Engineer Lex signing in. We're going to get straight to the point. What is the fourth dimension? To understand that, we must understand the first three dimensions. So let's say if I draw a dot, right? Y'all can see that? That's one dimensional. Let's say if I draw another dot and we connect to another dot. That's two dimensional, right? Two dimensional. Horizontal. All this is distance moving. Now, that's the first dimension. That's the second. Whether we place the dot over here for the first dimension or here is by itself. Now, two dimension. Let's go up and down, right? I'm just drawing something. Two dimension. Let's do another one right here. A line across. Two dimension. Now, let's move to the third dimension. The third dimension is where you have a horizontal and vertical lines are connected, right? Right? Three-dimensional objects. Let me bring this paper down. Three-dimensional objects. Let's draw something that's three-dimensional. Like a square or a cube. That's three-dimensional, right? I hope that don't look too... Let me draw another one, make it look clear. I have my son book I'm writing on. Let's take this. I'm not going to use that. Let's draw another one. It can be any kind of cube. It can be a rectangle, right? I'm just doing it fast. Three-dimensional objects. Okay? So now, had to get another sheet of paper. I'm going to do one more. Let's do a weird shape, right? Just doing something. I'm trying something, right? We're doing a weird shape, right? Looks nice. Three-dimensional object. Let's try it again. Let's do it like upward where y'all can see it. Where can I draw this triangle? Probably right here. Cause I'm trying to do this with. Okay, bingo. Three-dimensional objects, right? So let's get to the fourth dimension. We're in 3 minutes right now. So what we're going to do, the fourth dimension, first, let's draw a three-dimensional cube, right? I'm going to make her very, very, very pretty. Now, don't quote me. I'm going by the information that I put together. But a lot of this stuff has to be common sense, right? So now this is a three-dimensional object, right? Okay. As we can see, this is the x-axis point. Up and down is the y-axis, right? And of course, z is always the depth. D-E-P-T-H, depth. Up and down. Without z, let's say if we take z out, we'll have, I think we'll have this. That makes sense. It gives it that depth. Kind of like in CNC. I just know this stuff because I program machines for a living. But anyway, so here's the kicker. When it comes to the fourth dimension, they add the letter W, right? And what W is, it is a set of perpendicular lines that intersect, right, at 90 degrees. Look it up. It's a set of lines that intersect at 90 degrees. So they are, how can I say this? Yeah. So they are perpendicular to 90 degrees. Like right here, check this out. We have a set of intercepting lines, right? Right here, let's draw this out this way. I'm going to draw like little dashes. See there? Watch this. Right here, they intercepted. See there? Intercepted again. I'm just drawing little dashes. Right here, intercepted. At 90 degrees if you turn it around. 90 degrees if you turn it around. Let's flip it. $90 degrees. I'm just doing a little dot so you can see where it's intercepted. Intercepting right there, right there, right there, right there, right here. Hell, inside of here is intercepting. Because now we're in the fourth dimension. We can see through this, man. We can see. We are not third dimensional beings no more, right? We can see all this. Nobody knows how far this the sight actually go. People have hypothesized their theories. So here, these little lines that extend out, right? This is the fourth dimension, guys. This is the W. And in the fourth dimension, watch this. We are outside of the freaking box. So my hypothesis, my synopsis is that this is where time is. Time and more space. Right? So now, if we get outside of the box, we're able to travel, I'll say back in the past, present, or the future. Who knows? And the reason why I said it is because we are out of the box now. Time travel, maybe. Maybe. Nobody knows. But, and then when it gets to the fifth dimension, these lines, they start to curve. Like right here. I know this shit sound crazy, guys, but it kind of makes like in the fifth dimension, it makes like a vortex. And I will have to explain that later. But right now, we're outside of the box. That is the fourth dimension. Time and space. So let's do this over. Let me show y'all something else. It's all of this stuff is, man. This thing is about traveling. It's traveling. We started right here, right? Watch this. Dimension 1. Watch this. I'm gonna call out dimension 1. Dimension 2, right? Let's go and make 3. Bring it up. See what I'm saying? It's traveling. Oh, this is travel, bro. Watch this. Now, watch this. Dimension 4. Perpendicular lines. Perpendicular lines. Perpendicular lines. Perpendicular lines. We still got perpendicular lines. These lines are intersecting. They are all intersecting lines. But what do I know? I'm not a physicist. Intersecting lines. Go that way. Go that way. We're outside of the box now. So now that we are outside of the box, right? Which is the fourth dimension, right? We have mastered travel. We have mastered going from point A to point B, C, D, E, F, whatever. So now, out of the third dimension, this has to be time and space, and you're able to go back. You're able to go back into time. You're able to go forward. You're out of that box. You're able to master everything inside of the fourth dimension. Right? A lot of people I saw on YouTube, they was like, oh, this is the fourth dimension. When I think I watched it like maybe years ago, they did this, they did this. They took a whole entire another dimension. They did this, they did this, they did this, they did this. And they kind of connected. They was connecting it. But I'm using my own brain. They was connecting it, man. It was like, oh, this is the fourth dimension. But it's something about this line. And the universe is not perfect. If you look at the Fibonacci sequence, the universe is not perfect, but everything kind of relates. Fourth dimension, guys. I'm going to have to do it a little better. This is the box right here. But hey, what do I know? I'm just a black guy. I'm an engineer. I'm a black engineer. I don't know this, man. You know, the world pushed me to become a solo engineer. You know, I have job offers now, but I kept getting turned down, man. And I said, hey, you know what? I'm going to put this stuff out here. This right here is the fourth dimension. And guess what? It don't end there. It don't end because perpendicular, right? But could it be, watch this, when these lines extend, could they cross over right here? Because when you turn this around, this could be 90 degrees. See that? That line, it could be 90 if you turn it straight. Turn it around. So we don't know. We don't know. Could this, look, it can cross right here. It can keep going. It can be almost like a grid. And I think I'm going to use this as a thumbnail, guys. We'll see, man. But this stuff take time and years to master. Sometimes this stuff can be so simple. You know, people was saying, hey, you need to, you know, I see people saying use a formula. We all know that the universe is 93 billion years old. 93 billion years old. And there's a formula to calculate the universe. I think it's like force equals radius times the speed of light or something like that. It's some kind of bull crap, man. Nobody knows how big the universe is. But I tell you one thing, if we want to know, we have to use the formulas. We have to use our body, because our body is a whole entire universe itself. You know, that goes to quantum physics, quantum anatomy. How do I know this? I don't know. But yes. This is it, guys. The fourth dimension. This is my opinion. And I know people are going to eat me up. This is my opinion. This is my thought. But hey, we're 13 minutes in, guys. Hey, Engineer Alexis signing out.